Every morning begins the same way. The light tries to enter, but the heart keeps the door closed. He waits for warmth in a world that forgot how to give it. He used to recognize the face in the mirror. Now it feels like watching a stranger who borrowed his sadness. Time doesn't erase you. It just redraws you in paler ink. Rituals survive even when love does not. He still makes two cups, one for memory, one for the ghost of company. Loneliness has its own tea to sip. Some memories grow lighter with time, others grow heavier, like stones we carry under our ribs. He never learned which ones to let go of. She loved the rain. He still stands where she used to, pretending the drops remember her name. But the rain never remembers. It only repeats. Among people, loneliness hides best. He listens to laughter not because it amuses him, but because it proves the world still moves without him. Sometimes kindness feels like a language he's forgotten. Her smile is a brief translation, a reminder that even broken souls can still be seen. The watch stopped the same day she did. Since then, he doesn't count minutes. He collects silences. Each one sounds exactly like her absence. Homes don't echo when someone leaves. They sink. The walls remember voices long after the world forgets them. He lives inside those echoes now. He speaks to absence as if it listens. Maybe that's what love becomes in the end, a conversation with the air that used to hold someone. Routine can be a way to remember, or a way to keep from forgetting too fast. He doesn't come for the coffee anymore. He comes to prove to himself he still exists. Hope never knocks loudly. It whispers like a question you're afraid to answer. For the first time in years, he wonders what repair might feel like. Sometimes kindness arrives in small packages, not to fix what's broken, but to remind us it can be held with care again. His hands remember what his heart forgot, how to try. The sound is small, almost nothing, but even the faintest tick can echo through an empty life. He never thought sound could feel warm, but this one does. Not because it measures time, but because it reminds him he's still inside it. Healing doesn't announce itself. It hides in the smallest moments. A breath that doesn't hurt, a step that doesn't tremble. Connection doesn't need grand gestures. Sometimes it's just two people, sharing the quiet between words and finding warmth in what's left unsaid. Some stories don't need new beginnings. They just need someone to sit beside the ending and make it gentle. Grief doesn't vanish. It just learns to share space with laughter. And when it does, the silence inside a man becomes a song again. Time doesn't heal everything, but it gives you enough moments to learn how to live beside what never leaves. When the heart starts to feel again, it also remembers what broke it. Joy and fear, they arrive holding the same hand. Age doesn't steal beauty, it rewrites it. And sometimes, in the quiet reflection of a lonely night, you see the chapters you survived written on your skin. Memories don't die, they wait. And sometimes when you start to heal, they visit, not to haunt you, but to remind you why you love so deeply. Some words are not meant to be read, they're meant to be released. Writing them down is how we set our hearts free, one silence at a time. Healing is not a decision, it's a permission. And today, for the first time in a long while, he gives himself permission to be seen again. There are nights that do not erase pain, but remind you it can live beside beauty. He stands there, small beneath the lights, and realizes he is not lost, only returning. Grief never leaves. It just learns the rhythm of your breathing. And when the music starts, it hums quietly along. Life does not give back what it takes, but sometimes it gives something gentler. A reminder that love can change its form and still be love. Everything stops eventually. That's not tragedy. That's truth. What matters is what kept you ticking until the very end. He didn't fix time. He learned to live inside its silence. And maybe that's what healing truly is. Not escaping the past, but learning to breathe in its echo. In the end, the story of the old man is not about time or loss. It's about the quiet courage it takes to keep living after life stops making sense. In psychology, we call this resilience, the silent strength that allows the soul to bend but never break. Remember, healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning how to live gently with what remains. If this story touched something inside you, If you've ever felt the weight of silence or the echo of time, then this space is for you. Subscribe, stay with us, and together we'll keep exploring the stories that remind us how deeply human we all are.